When it comes to Peter Pan, the boy either flies or he doesn't. There's no getting around it. Theater and movie producers seem sure that he will never grow old. You might wonder. There's so much of Pan around that they're putting us to the test. There's a new movie coming out in a few weeks called Pan with live action people, at least they're alive. On Broadway, there's a play called Finding Neverland, which the critics hated, but the public loves. It's about James M. Barrie, the author of the original, and about the real-life boy he was based upon. He was played in a movie version by Johnny Depp. And so, locally, there have been some good and some empty pans. Kathy Rigby at Chrysler Hall was one of the most surprisingly delightful. I liked her almost as much as Mary Martin, and I felt guilty about it. And by the way, why is Peter always played by a woman? Is this kind of like A Boy Named Sue? Anyway, it's a tradition. Virginia Musical Theater in Virginia Beach tried a Peter Pan who actually did not fly. He was just lifted up and thrown around. The result was mixed at best. Now, currently, Virginia Stage Company, the area's only professional equity company, is opening its season with a show called Peter and the Starcatchers, all about how Peter Pan became Peter Pan. The original show had 12 actors playing 200 roles, and there is no harness, which means Peter isn't going to get any higher than he can jump. Virginia Stage Company has tried Peter Pan itself before, but to less than whimsical effect. Its leading lady had a habit of crashing quite noisily into the set, and luckily the set did not fall in. Magic is difficult to produce. Charm is even harder. I'm just talking about the challenge here. I haven't yet seen the local production, but I did see the Broadway version, which was a little confusing. Plays in which a few actors play many roles are challenges to the audience as well. The most recent disaster in that category was the Taming of the Shrew at the Wells, which made no sense. There have been an abundance of these kind of stylings, small cast in playing lots of characters. The shows included Around the World in 80 Days and Travels with My Aunt at the Wells. Maybe the best was the 39 Steps at the Virginia Beach Little Theater. When it works, this kind of multicasting can be very clever. Let's hope it works here. Anyway, there are plenty of questions to ask. How did Peter Pan get to Neverland? Where did Tinker Bell come from? How did Hook lose his hand? And most importantly, how did Hook and Peter Pan meet? This show deals with all of them. Don't expect spectacular stage effects. It's not that kind of show. You should, though, expect clever staging and witty charm. That is what Peter and the Starcatchers at the Wells Theater in downtown Norfolk should be all about. I'm going to see it, and I'll probably see you there. So until then, bye.